Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Be True, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Act 3 farm route that I use with my Whirlwind Barb. Now, if you guys have been following me at all, you know my last few videos are about my Whirlwind Barb, which I started using not too long ago. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and it's a pretty easy way to get a lot of experience and kill people pretty quickly, as well as just how fast you're able to get your Nephilim Valor stacks and then kill a boss. All in all, this video takes about 9 minutes. I show you guys how I get my 5 Nephilim Valor stacks, and then I go and kill the Siegebreaker. That's how my farm route goes. I do it in here because down in the dungeons, everything's so close together, and it really helps out as far as keeping up your Wrath of the Berserker and finding packs and killing people quickly. So as you can see here, you just, it's pretty simple. You just keep hitting sprint, keep your whirlwinds up, keep your tornadoes going all the time, and then when you find a champion pack, just get at least a couple tornadoes around them, and then whirlwind around them, because once the tornadoes are up, then you're going to be generating a lot of fury. So now, I love illusionist packs like this because you generate ridiculous amounts of fury from your tornadoes, because tornadoes hit all of them and they kill them quickly, but you're generating fury from everybody that you hit. So that's what I absolutely love. Now you guys can see when you're using Wrath of the Berserker, you want to use Thrive on Chaos because that's what keeps it up. So you want to generate as much fury as possible. And when you're going through people, just make sure you have whirlwind, you have tornadoes up from your sprint, and then just whirlwind through them because it uses up your fury. And when you use your fury, you're able to generate more, because when your fury is full, you don't generate any fury, and that doesn't count towards your Wrath of the Berserker. Alright, so what that means is when you go up against a champion pack, you want your fury to be extremely low at all times. I sit there, and as I'm whirlwinding, I'm hitting battle cry and sprint at the same time multiple times. Right? I'm just sitting there just spamming them so that that way I'm never at full fury, because it's generating fury so quickly that I'm able to keep my Wrath of the Berserker at basically 0 seconds the entire time, and that's how you keep it up. So when you're running through packs, do the same thing. You're not going to generate as quickly because they're going to die easier depending on what your DPS is. So when you're running through them, whirlwind, like I said, to use up your fury, and then whenever you see it get up to about halfway, your fury, hit sprint a couple times. If it's ever full, make sure you hit battle cry and sprint a few times. Just drain it, because as you're going through people, you're going to continue to generate more. Now, right here, this is a slightly nasty pack right there because I'm in a small room with Waller and Arcane Enchanted, but you can see, you see how quickly I'm generating fury? That's why, and I'm not even able to really do this the right way because of the limited space, but you want to just keep hitting battle cry and sprint over and over. Okay, make sure that you have almost no fury the entire time so that you don't have to worry about running out of it. Okay, you want to make sure you can keep up your Wrath of the Berserker as long as possible. So as soon as you kill a pack, sprint to the next people. Just sprint through everybody. Make sure you get your tornadoes up. You're spamming battle cry and sprint, and just sprint through everybody. Now, as far as the individual packs go, I know you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to give you a little explanation here. What I do is, for the normal people, I just whirlwind through them with sprint so that I leave tornadoes behind, and that kills most of them. Alright? And I only have about 40,000 DPS. So if you have anything more than that, you're going to kill people pretty easily with a whirlwind and some tornadoes. Alright? I don't worry about killing the normal people. They're going to die, and you're going to get experience. Don't worry about clearing everything, because it's just unnecessary. The only thing you have to worry about is the champion and elite packs. So when you find them, just go. First off, don't start with whirlwind. All right, start off with sprint. Sprint around. Like pick if it's a champion pack. Just pick one of them. If it's the elite pack, obviously you choose the elite monster. But just sprint around them like 2 times. Once you sprint around them twice in a circular motion, you're going to have tornadoes up. All right, and normally about 3 or 4 tornadoes will come up depending on how well you did your circle. See right here, you can see. So now with Illusionist, it's not as important because there's so many spawning up all the time. But get your, especially because these guys try and kite you, but you want to get your tornadoes up so that they're constantly generating fury. Once you run around them twice and you have your tornadoes up, then you want to start doing your whirlwind around them because the tornadoes will continue to generate fury, and then you can start whirlwinding, and you'll have tornadoes up the entire time, and you won't have to worry about running out of fury. That was one of the things that took me a while to understand. I would run into a pack and just start whirlwinding all of a sudden, like immediately, and then I would run out of fury. So it's not something that you absolutely have to do, but it makes it a lot easier to kill people if you do it the right way. All right, so make sure you get the tornadoes up first and experiment with this so you understand and you get the concept down, because it takes, once you get the concept down, it's very easy. But this build does take a little bit of practice. It's not something you can just step in and immediately be good at. All right. So let's see here. Now, I mean, you guys can see I already have my 5 stacks. So I could go kill the Siegebreaker right now, but I decided just to get a couple more kills to try and find a couple more rares. And rares are the only thing I pick up, by the way. If you guys can see, I'm only picking up rares with item level 61 to 63 because they're the only things that are possibly worth anything. So right here, I'm done. I cleared out 2 levels. That's about enough. I wanted to keep this video short. So now what you want to do is you have to have your quest set to kill the Siegebreaker. All right. So then if you have it set to not the Siegebreaker quest, you have to have it as the one underneath that says kill the Siegebreaker. Because then you're going to get the Rocky's Crossing waypoint, which is going to put you directly next to the wall, the door to the Siegebreaker. All right. So here you can see I'm at the Siegebreaker, and I was going to give you, it's pretty much the same format as the champion and elite people. Just go up. I normally hit him once or twice, and then you sprint around him. Once you get your tornadoes up, then you pop Wrath of the Berserker, and you start whirlwinding. And as you can see, as long as you do big enough circles, you're going to have tornadoes up the entire time. Now, the one thing you have to watch out for is don't just, tornadoes when you're sprinting around. Don't do small circles. Do wide circles. Because if your circles are too small, they're not going to generate the tornadoes. So do wider circles. Even if, like one of the tornadoes doesn't hit him, the other ones are going to, and you're going to have a lot more tornadoes up at one time, all right? So that's just a quick tip. Another thing that I learned when fighting bosses, because I would do small circles and not actually end up killing anybody. But, all right, guys, that's my farm route. You can see how quick it is and how easy it is. Check out my Act 3 stats and gear video. I'll put a link up in this video. And you guys can see each one of my pieces of gear individually in the stats that I have. And now you guys know the strategy. Just check that out. It'll show you my skills and gear. And then you guys will be whirlwinding your way to victory just like me. All right, guys? I hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you guys later. Peace.